All right, let's go ahead and get things underway. Let me go ahead and just get us moved over to the places that we need to be. Hey everyone, Spidey Librarian here, and again, I don't have my backlighting on. I need to fix that. But welcome to Film First Friday. We're going to be watching Rush Hour 3 tonight. And she's actually being very good right here, but Trouble is actually right next to me. She's not getting in my face, though. She's like, "Hi, Dad. I just want to be near you." So, isn't that great? So, anyways, you guys surprised the heck out of me. I came to start the stream, and you guys had already gathered here before I had started the stream and were chatting with each other. Awesome. Thank you. And so I'm looking forward to watching this and you guys seeing my reactions. Of course, I've never seen any of the Rush Hour movies, so this will be my first exposure to the franchise. Also, I will be watching Rush Hour, the first one, next month, thanks to my teens at the library. They actually picked Rush Hour for part of Investigators Month. So, hi, Trouble. Look who's here. So I'm going to go and fix my backlight. And then I'm also going to grab some treats for Trouble here. And then we will get started in just a moment. Trouble, trouble, trouble. Trouble gonna get some treats. Yes, she is, 'cause she's trouble. Trouble, trouble. Trouble gonna get some treats. There you go, baby. She's like, okay, I got my treats. I'm gone now. So, anyways, hello to all of you out there. Let me just see. I'm showing like 7 people here. I'm not used to this, especially for a Film First Friday. So, okay, let me go ahead and just see and say hello to. Whoa, Nara, Nara. Okay, I've said this before. I'm going to say it again. Nara, I love you. Thank you. Coming in strong with 10 gifted memberships. First of all, thank you again for that. And also, congratulations to all new membership receivers. Nara, please do not bankrupt yourself supporting my channel. I appreciate it so much. Don't don't spend too much on me, man. I love that you spoil me though. Thank you. Let's see. Who are the lucky who are the lucky 10? We have Dark Oz, Miguel Malnader, Snapple, who I haven't seen in a long time, Teresa Cunningham, It's Mianna. Uh hold on. I'm just getting all right. Jam CJ official. Alania Dane Ortiz and Dark Death Rider and Heathen 6_6_6 and Braden 192. All right, thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Nara. You're awesome, and oh my god, become rich librarian. Oh man, thank you guys so much. So obviously, let me just go ahead and give Nara his welcome for being here. Much appreciated. Also, Wolf MCOC, good to see you. Megan Hasley. And let's see. CG is here, obviously. IDK my name. Oh my god. All the cool kids are here. King Matthew is here. King Matthew said something about he's seeing Terminator 2. Like you've seen Terminator 1 today, and you're seeing Terminator 2 tomorrow. I have to ask you something. First of all, you haven't seen any trailers or anything for Terminator 2, right? You haven't seen any of the marketing that came out with the movie. Like you haven't gone looking for any of that, right? Because if you haven't, I want to urge you to not don't watch it at all. Just go into the movie cold, and then I will have some questions for you after you have seen it. But if you have not seen any of the marketing for Terminator 2, then you absolutely should watch the movie without seeing the marketing. So, all right. That's why I asked if you were streaming last night and you normally do it after my reaction. Okay. All right. Um, CG saw the first Terminator years ago, still hasn't seen any of the sequels. You should see Terminator 2, in my opinion, is the better movie, but it's also a different type of movie. Like Terminator 1 is, yes, it's a sci-fi movie, it's an action movie, it's also a horror movie. Like let's just be perfectly clear about that. Terminator 2 is not. Terminator 2 is not a horror movie. It's sci-fi and it's action. It's nowhere near, it doesn't lean into the horror anywhere near as much as the first one did. So, but yeah, I don't know. Terminator 2 is personally my favorite one, but I have this theory that the marketing for Terminator 2 probably pissed off James Cameron. And like if you watch any, because I've watched YouTubers react to Terminator 2, and it just like it makes me right, because most of these YouTubers who are watching it, they're young, they've never seen it. They weren't watching like the TV spots that came out in the 90s when Terminator 2 came out. And it's just like I don't know. I don't want to say anymore because I don't want to do any spoilers, but King Matt, absolutely avoid any of the marketing. Don't watch any trailers of Terminator 2. Just go in and watch the movie cold. And then I will have some questions for you afterwards. All right, you haven't seen any of the trailers. Okay, good. Good. Absolutely do that. Yes, absolutely do that. So, all right. Okay. Let me go ahead. We're gonna get things underway. Because we're watching Rush Hour 3 tonight, which again, this will be my first exposure to the Rush Hour series. So I still need to go and rent it off of Fandango.com, which I'm actually in the process of doing right now. Um, it's going to be like $4 or something like that. There we go. Let's confirm it. Save on your next purchase. I don't want to be a Fandango club member or a fan club or whatever you want to call it. I don't. I have no interest whatsoever. I don't watch movies off of Fandango. I mean, I do watch them a lot off of Fandango at home, but nowhere near as much. So, all right. So there we go. We should be good to go. Let me just bring up my movies. There's Rush Hour 3. Okay. So, excuse me. I am going to do a couple of things here. I am going to go ahead and do the sound test. So, let me go ahead, mute the desktop audio, plug in the headphones here. And hopefully you guys are not going to hear any of what I am about to play. Now, I'm going to go ahead and try to the microphone, get the microphone, like out of the way. And let's just go ahead and have a quick look. I'm going to play about 30 seconds of the movie. I'm playing that off of Fandango at home. So let's go ahead and just do that real quick. And hopefully I should be able to hear it. You guys shouldn't. I'll let you know when it starts playing. And if you hear anything, let me know. Okay, it's just started playing. Okay. This like sounds like the beginning of an action movie, like dun 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 dun, So, all right, we're about 20 seconds in. New Line Cinema presents Okay, and stop. Here we go. A Brett Ratner film. Where have I heard the name Brett Ratner? That name does sound familiar. And from what I remember, I don't have very good connotations with Brett Ratner. Um, I imagine he's probably directed some other movie that I'm not terribly crazy for. All right. Oh, hey, Sith Apple's here. Hello, Sith Apple. How are you doing? Good to see you. Uh, CG always coming in with the answers here. Brett Ratner directed X-Men: The Last Stand, which recently turned 20. Ooh, okay. All right. Yeah. So, X-Men: The Last Stand. Wow. So, X-Men: The Last Stand is one of those movies that I remember going and watching, and I was just like, I wanted to love it so much, you know. X2 was amazing. Like, oh my God, so good. X, The Last Stand felt like a big letdown after having watched X-Men 2. And what's really sad about it is that movie made one of the best casting decisions that I have ever seen when they cast Kelsey Grammer as Dr. Hank McCoy slash Beast. Um, just for that voice alone, you know, I love the show Frasier, and despite the fact that he's a Trump supporter, I love Kelsey Grammer. Okay, he is like I love his characterization of Frasier, and he's a very funny man. I don't agree with his politics, but I definitely do enjoy his performances. And so getting to see him play Dr. Hank McCoy, I was like, that this is like the perfect casting decision ever. But so much of the rest of that movie was just a letdown. So I don't know. So Nara, are you saying you're drunk? Oh my God. You love Magneto in that movie. His love for Charles truly showed. Yes, I just wish they had done a better job with a lot of the characterizations. And I mean, like, I've got nothing against Ian McKellen's Magneto. He pretty much knocks it out of the park wherever he shows up. But my God. Um, yes, Kelsey Grammer is returning for Avengers Doomsday. He also showed up in the Marvels as the voice of Beast during their stinger. So, but yeah, um, definitely one of those films that I was like, oh, I wanted to like this so much more than I actually ended up watching it. So, okay. But we've got the sound test completed. I assume there were no issues. I assume you guys didn't hear anything. So we're going to go ahead and move on and start doing the thing where we get set up for all this. Frolis. What the heck? There we go. All right. Okay, so let's see. I think right now what we got to do is just get started on the intro. So I'm going to do that. And before we get started, I need to let you know, in case you're new here, in case you haven't been here before, or you just don't remember how we do things, if you're looking to watch video or hear audio from this, from the feature in question, I'm afraid that's not going to happen. What you see here is pretty much what you get, which is essentially me on camera reacting to the feature in question as I watch it for the first time. This is a watch party film. And so to that end, you will be able to kind of sync up and see where I am in the movie and kind of watch it along with me if you want to. In fact, let's go on over to the overlay right now where I've got a timer right here, and you'll be able to use that to tell where I am in the movie. Um, I will also be using this footage at some point to edit into reaction video content. And so to that end, we're going to have an intro. We will be doing the viewing itself. Then what I call the post-mortem, where we, watch and react, or I'm sorry, where we react, where we review and react to what we've watched. And then there'll be an outro, and then we'll head on out, and that is how the sequence of events will go. If this does not sound like your idea of a good time, if this is not what you're here for, I understand completely. Please feel free to click away. I don't want to waste your time, and I certainly do not want the negative reactions from people who seem to think that I am purposely generating clickbait content. It is not. I've got like more than a handful of people here in the live with me right now that want to hang out and watch the movie with me. So come on and do that. All right. Okay. So with all that said, we're going to get started in just a moment here. So, it's all right. I don't need to put the headphones on. So, okay. All right. What are you guys talking about right now? Let's see. So Nara says that he's had some drinks today. I actually went out drinking with a friend last night. I hadn't been drinking in a while. I had let me see. I had 2 shots of Cuervo, a frozen strawberry mixed margarita, and then some other margarita mix stuff. Um, I was feeling pretty good last night. It was fun. I hadn't done it in a while, and it's always more fun to do with friends. So, all right. Been drinking whiskey and beer. All right. And now you guys are talking about Resident Evil? Okay. All right. Okay. So, anyways, thank you guys. I'm looking forward to this one. Um, all right. I said we were going to go ahead and get started. We're going to do that with the intro. We are going to do that right now. Hey everyone, Spidey Librarian here, and welcome to Film First Friday, the live streaming show where I watch a movie for the very first time on my YouTube channel and react to it. Today's feature is going to be, oh my god, what year is it from? I don't remember. I don't remember. What year is Rush Hour 3 from? Hold on. I know it's from the year 2007. There we go. Sorry about that. All right, tonight's feature is the 2007 film Rush Hour 3, starring Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker. Please remember that as Film First Friday serves as both a watch party and reaction, it also will serve as a reaction and watch party to the 2007 comedy Rush Hour 3. Okay, so believe it or not, this is going to be the very first Rush Hour film that I watch. I have I've seen the commercials. I remember seeing Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker on my TV, and the announcer said, "When the fastest hands in the East meet the biggest mouth of the West." I think that was probably for the first movie. And I remember thinking the concept, like, it sounded like it could be fun. I had no idea who Chris Tucker was at the time. And I knew who Jackie Chan was, because he's Jackie frickin' Chan. And so I remember thinking, oh, well, it sounds like it could be fun, but I don't know. I'm not that into buddy cop movies. I just, I had plenty of excuses not to get to the theater to see it, and so I didn't. And so now there have been 3 movies that have come out in the franchise. I have heard rumors that they are working on a 4th movie. And that's going to be, if that's true, I mean, I think Rush Hour 3 is almost 20 years old at this point. So it would be very interesting if they're actually working on a 4th one. Anyways, I'm interested to see this one because I have recently discovered that maybe I like buddy cop movies more than I originally thought. I guess I like anything that's like well written and well acted, and as long as it's entertaining, I'm kind of there for it. And so this movie was picked by Nara, who basically he pays for the ability to pick one movie that I watch per month. And so he picked this one because it was sequels month, and he was like, Rush Hour 3, you're gonna watch Rush Hour 3. And I'm like, I guess I am. So ironically, for those of you who don't know, I will actually be watching the very first Rush Hour next month in the library because I do movie programs for my teens, and they picked Rush Hour for the month of July because I think I made the theme that month in the teen zone investigators, and they were like, how about Rush Hour? And I'm like, I mean, Jackie Chan's supposed to be an investigator, right? So sure, why not? So, anyways, so at some point I'll have to watch Rush Hour too, right? I don't know. So, in any case, we're gonna get to watching this movie. And again, this is Rush Hour 3, not Rush Hour 1, and we're gonna do that in just a moment. Uh, if you enjoy these movies, right? Hold on. Yeah, I said everything I need to say. Okay. If you enjoy these reactions, please go ahead and thwip the like button. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing as well. Also, consider sharing this out with your friends, your family, your followers, anyone that you think would enjoy my reaction to these media. In this case, fans of comedies, fans of buddy cop films, fans of Jackie Chan, fans of Chris Tucker. It's all good. Whether you like or dislike this film, let me know why in the comments. I would love to have a conversation with you about this film. You can find the full and unedited live stream of this reaction on my YouTube channel. There is a master playlist of all movies that I watch, and I divide them up into shorter playlists by genre and also by movie tag. Rush Hour 3 will be in the genre movie playlists for comedy, action, and crime films. It will also be, it will also be in several tagged playlists for Rush Hour movies, Jackie Chan movies, Chris Tucker movies, buddy cop movies, and martial arts movies. Whichever of those playlists you go looking for, be sure to look for them on my YouTube channel under the category Watch Party. And I think that's everything. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and get started here in just a moment. So, grab anything you need, any drinks, any snacks. Be sure to grab them, yank them on over to you, because we're about to dive headlong into Rush Hour 3. Okay, let's see. We got the headphones in. We're about to go ahead and get underway. Let's see. Let's see. CG says that 2007 was a big year for third films, including Spider-Man, Shrek, and Pirates of the Caribbean 3. Huh. That makes a lot of sense. I also think that 2007 was when the first live action Transformers movie came out. Loved that movie so much. It was so good. All right, let's see. Wait a minute, wait a minute. What are you guys are you guys talking about Star Wars The Old Republic? You guys aren't playing Old Republic without me, are you? You don't want to do that, right? No, no. I want to play Star Wars Old Republic like with you guys. So, I think that could be fun. I'm cooking on that, and I'm cooking on uh the book club. I'm still working on the logistics for that, and I'm sorry it's going to be slow in coming, but you know. So, oh, also before we get underway, I told you guys that I would be looking at today's poll for when we do the July theme reveal stream, and so far, tomorrow is kicking everyone's ass. We've had so far we have had a total of 9 votes. Every single one of those votes is for tomorrow, Saturday at 4 p.m. So if you guys are it is, unless like we get a dozen people suddenly come on and vote for Tuesday, it looks like tomorrow is going to be the way to do it. I also, hold on, I'm just now noticing that the chat window is not scrolling the way that it should. So let me just fix that real quick. And hopefully, there we go. There we go. We're good. All right. Oh, you meant KOTOR. Okay. All right. Yeah, you gotta be careful with that. I'm like, I still need to finish KOTOR. I don't know if I'll ever. I'm waiting for that one to come to PS5 because I've heard that they're working on a version that you'd be able to play on PS5, and if I get that, oh, if I could play KOTOR on the PS5, day one, as soon as it comes out, I will grab it. I will play it. Oh my god, I couldn't wait. So. All right. Anyways, let's go ahead and get things underway. Let me go ahead and get out my script for the timer. All right. And you guys know how this works. Basically, I'm going to be, here we go, thwip. About a second later, I'm going to hit play on the feature in question, and about a second or two after that, I'm going to hit go on the timer. And so what I'm going to do right now is put about 2 seconds on the timer here, and then I will just go ahead. That gives me a little bit of a cushion, and we're going to go for it in just a second here. All right. You wouldn't play Old Republic without me? I appreciate that. I really do. Like, again, I don't play MMOs anymore, and I knew that I had outgrown MMOs when Marvel came out with one a few years ago, and I tried it and I played it and I got to play Spider-Man, and you know, it was fun, and I just wasn't interested in continuing, and I'm like, I'm just done with MMOs. But if I'm playing with friends, if I'm playing with people that I like, yes. Yes, absolutely. So Nara, go back to 0. Yes, I start at 0. The sound test is just for establishing sound. That's all. I go back to the beginning. So, all right. Okay, let's go ahead and get things underway. You guys ready? Grab them because we're about to do it right now. Okay. Okay, everyone. 2007's Rush Hour. Okay. Here we go. All right, we should be good there. There we go. All right. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, this sounds like the start of a crime film, you know? You get the cityscape. It's like, yeah, this is the town where this crime film takes place. Ooh, traffic jam. Because it's rush hour. Yeah, duh. What the hell? Who the hell is dancing in a traffic jam? He's directing traffic like he's Michael Jackson. Everybody in traffic is like, what the hell, man? He is having way too much fun with this. Oh, oh no. Well, I guess traffic duty is too much for him. Oh, the intro credits just said that Max von Sydow is in this movie. Hey, Jackie Chan. Okay. Crenshaw Boulevard? Stop eating. God, dude. What? Is he trying to, like, worm a date out of these girls? Oh my god. I assume we're talking about Rush Hour 2, so. Oh my god. Okay, this guy's Chris Tucker's character's a little sleazy. Okay. World Criminal Court? Where are we? Are we at The Hague? Oh, somebody's coming in on a not a zip line. Is that him? Okay, all right. I'm still not sure where they are. Are they at Interpol or are they at the UN? All right. I'm guessing that was Max von Sydow right there, but that's just a guess. Uh-oh. Oh no. Okay. This guy's about to get this guy's about to get whacked, isn't he? Okay. Oh, China was very quick to stand up there. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Yeah, this was definitely not the room to hold this kind of meeting in. I'm no security expert, but like if you're gonna hold a meeting like that in a room with a window, then you make sure that all the buildings with inside of the window are secured. Okay, what's he gonna do? Move over, time for me to drive. So, if he's a detective and he's doing traffic duty, he must not be very good at his job, right? Ooh, oh, are we gonna get some parkour action going on here? Oh, whatever, dude. That's a bullshit move. Dude, like he is just on the case right now. Uh-huh. All right, so I'm not gonna lie here. Like, I understand how some people might find him amusing and funny. Chris Tucker's voice kind of grates on me. I'm coming. Yeah, okay, dude. This feels like it is kind of way out of your league. Jackie Chan, just under it, just in time. I got a gun. I will use it. Don't move. Don't lower the gun. Don't lower the gun. Who is. Why is he hesitating to pull the trigger? What the heck? What? Why? Why? Why did he allow himself to get put in this position? What is Kenji like his brother or something? Yeah, but then there's this guy. What, the 180 pound one? First of all, whatever. Like, stay off the fat jokes, though. He didn't run. Who is this guy? Is he alive? Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god, dude. That's a good, dude. Okay, Carter, it, he needs to keep his mouth shut. Oh god, stop, stop, stop. You needed that entire side secured and you didn't secure it. Oh boy. So does this character show up in previous Rush Hour movies? Soo Young? She teaches kung fu, huh? Okay. So again, where are they? Are they in LA? No. Wow. Okay, all right. So he absolutely has no business on this case. Oh God. He's gonna get his ass kicked. And yep. Do whatever you want to him. Ooh, yep. You go get his ass kicked by kids. Okay, all right. Oh God. Oh boy. You're not going anywhere, dude. Okay, I can see how Carter is entertaining, but he's an entirely unrealistic character, at least so far. Like I'm sorry, he should be in jail by this point. God, throwing these two around like they're potato sacks. Oh, okay, that was funny. I mean, this guy is a master for a reason, right? Instructor's just sitting back, just like, yep, these guys had it coming. Oh my God, Carter, shut up. Oh God. Oh God. It's a who's on first situation. Just it's like shut up, dude. Just shut up. Okay, all right, whatever. There's no one on this wing. This is bad. There's no one here? Like, no one? Except them? How? Yeah, okay, smooth looking douches in suits. Got it. Oh, nice. I'd have shot the two in front of me first. Yeah, I'd have shot them and just started. Oh, man. Go get it. Where did that come from? Dude is not good at keeping hold of his guns. Yeah, Lee's a little busy, Carter. Chill. Dang. That girl's got some kicks on her. Holy crap. Are you freaking kidding me? Okay, as this goes on, I like Carter less and less. Please hurry up so we can get Carter to shut up. Oh boy. Oh Jesus, come on. Hmm. Beads. Uh-huh. No bullets in there. That was great. Is that how that's pronounced? Genevieve? Well, probably you should look around here. Okay, all right. I mean, so far, like a lot of the humor here is just so overwrought. They're going for funny, and it's just not quite landing for me, you know? I don't know about this. Like, okay, exploding car. That's fun. Uh, so a secret that has been kept for 1,000 years, and you guys are gonna crack it. Okay. I appreciate the determination, if nothing else. What the hell did he do? What the hell? Oh, he actually was doing his work. Okay. Uh-huh. What the hell? Oh, buddy. Oh, this guy is a little sniveling piece of crap. Oh, God. Yeah, that's what it's gonna feel like. Oh, I would want to beat that little asshole's ass for that. So, wow. This guy sings the national anthem in French. That's great. Oh my God. Okay. George. The taxi driver's name is George. All right. Keep it in your pants, Carter. Jesus. Oh God. You are no Bond. She gonna slap him, isn't she? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Oh. Face drops immediately as soon as he says that. Yeah, you proved her point for her right there. I'm sure he would. Seriously, dude? Mm-hmm. Yep. Saw that coming. That she'd try to assassinate him. Not quite in this way. Yep. Yeah, the sounds. Yeah. I'm sorry, he wouldn't like the grunts and the moans and all that, I get it. He's thinking one thing. But come on, like you could hear the other sounds too, you know? You hear furniture breaking. I wouldn't ducking have just been the better move? You just dropped her? Okay, George. Oh, great. Now they're being pursued by dudes on motorcycles. And suddenly the taxi cab driver becomes a NASCAR driver. We're going to cause traffic jams. Yep. Okay. I can at least get behind them slamming into the doors like that. Super spy. Is it okay? Okay. I can at least appreciate some of the physical comedy, okay? Well, that's not going to do well. Whoa! Okay, just keep on driving, Super Spy. Forget about these guys. Hey, guys. Fancy meeting you in the middle of this street. What big guns you have? Okay, I was right about that. Why do they? Why do they need to? Why do they need to die? They're not a. Yeah, I was gonna say this is not exactly the best place to try to, stage an escape. They don't know the terrain. Uh huh. You'd rather die, huh? Ugh. God, no. Ugh. And I'm sorry, they didn't follow them in. That he's going to bathe in the Old Spice. Oh, damn. He just praised the dog for pissing on him. A Rocky chicken. Oh, God, cue the Elton John. Okay. What have I gotta do to make you love me? I love Elton John, by the way, guys. It's sad, so sad. It's a sad, sad situation, and it's getting more and more absurd. It's sad. I'm so sad. Oh, oh, he's watching Indiana Jones. And sorry seems to be the hardest word. Suited girls. Genevieve. See, I just thought I thought it was pronounced Genevieve. So, oh my God. And how does he know all this? He just kind of showed up in the right place at the right time. I don't trust it. Oh, Carter, you're just gonna get all distracted by all this web and flesh, aren't you? Yep. Okay, all right. Okay, all right. Very funny. I like how even alone they're both trying to work towards the same goal. Like, you know, sorry, who is that? Hybrids. Getting distracted. Okay. It's like if they're wearing a suit and they look a certain amount of douche, that's how you know they're there to assassinate someone, I guess. I don't know. And I take it, yeah, I was going to say, I'm guessing Genevieve is about to show up here. Okay. I mean, it's an adult show, so I get it. Okay, how did Carter not put this together already? I mean, come on. Oh, lights are off. the four a-holes are standing up. Okay, all right. That piece of timing I can get behind. Okay, all right. This is like the one good thing I can see Chris Tucker's voice being used for. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, all right. That's good. I did not have it on my bingo card that I was going to see Jackie Chan singing tonight. Everybody thinks it's okay. All right. That was pretty good. Oh my god. It's the same damn taxi driver, isn't it? Why? I understand what it is like to be an American now. Oh, that's funny. Okay, yes, she's hot. I'm sorry, why is Carter the one that is. All right. She's one of them? Can you explain that phrase a little bit more? Excuse me. What? Okay, you should trust him because he just saved your life, maybe? I don't know. Oh, there we go, finally. Okay. All right, whatever. Mm-hmm. Why do I have why do I have a feeling this is not going to go the way he thinks he wants? Whoa. Oh God, it's her again, isn't it? The one that kept calling him cop. What? She's already doing that. Mm-hmm. Man, um, yeah, there was a frickin' assassin in the room. Okay, all right. Can't talk about it. So the gun in her thigh? Oh, dude, get over it. Wait, whoa, 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 what? You are the list? What? Oh, God. Oh, God. Yeah, that's gruesome. Ryder, God, get over yourself. Stop misgendering her. My God. What it feels like to kill for no reason. Yeah, that's someone that you should have suspected from the get-go. Get down. I like the references to the Green Mile and the Shawshank Redemption right there. Of course. Okay, so they're gonna fly her from LA to Paris and meet them by midnight. Is that what I've got here? Like, I'm guessing it's not impossible, but it strikes me as very improbable. He brought a girl. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Is it Carter in a wig? Because I'm not gonna lie, that would be funny. Why'd you let him do that? Oh my god, I'm getting so sick of listening to this guy. Yeah, uh-huh, I get it. Yep. Uh-huh. Yeah, Kenji, your men are stupid. Yeah, had to be one hell of a. Oh, okay, all right. Let's see some Jackie Chan martial arts. Turn him into your sister. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, just stab him and get it over with. Of course. Of course. Like, no, I don't actually know how to fight. Yep, that's pretty much all you can do. You jump from one to the next. Okay. Yeah, that's probably how I'd be feeling right there, too. Like, Jesus, my back. These two are fighting like a couple of billy goats here. Oh, yeah. Are they on the Eiffel Tower? I think they are. Oh, yeah, that couldn't have felt good. Wait. There's a great big net below them. Okay, you grab the damn net next time. Yep. Saw that coming. I was going to say, kick him in the face. Whew. Well, that was a fall. Uh oh. Okay, all right. Yeah. Oh, don't look down, you moron. No. I don't want to know your stupid secrets. Yeah, no. I'm glad they didn't show that because that would have been gruesome. Oh, great. Now they've got machine guns. What did they. It's a really interesting way of disguising yourself, or of hiding, or whatever you want to call it. Oh, oh, that would have hurt. Let's go fly a kite. Man, those things had to have been wrapped hard around his wrists, too. Maybe, there's no wind catching. There we go. Oh, I was gonna say, like, that thing's got to be full of holes. I hope they wore their Crocs. Oh boy, a poop joke. You gotta love it. Oh God, Max von Sydow, come on. Huh? Wait, whoa, 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 what? Oh my God. George saved their asses. Didn't think I was gonna like him. Yep, good. That's like one of the one things I would have been like, no, if this movie had ended without that guy getting his ass hit. Oh, now we got the bloopers. Okay. Cheese? Chief Shervish? Do you want to know a secret, cop? Yikes. Meta humor. What are they? Oh, Pollo Loco. Crazy chicken. The heck? Okay, all right. Brett Ratner teach me that. Ah ha ha. That's funny. I okay. I can at least appreciate the bloopers. Those were interesting. Okay. All right. I don't think there are any more post-credit scenes or anything like that, so I'm going to go ahead and just stop here. I don't want to watch all the rest of the credits. There's at least a good 5 minutes left. So, anyways, let's go ahead and just bring that down. Okay. All right. All right. What have you guys been talking about? Let's see. Hey, you're talking amongst yourselves. That's fine. Music videos in the 80s did hit different. Why are we talking about this? I'm just curious. They picked her up in LA before they were. Oh, okay. I guess that could have happened. Sure. And we're talking about Elton John songs too. I love Elton John actually. I like a lot of his stuff. Wish he could have been part of the 80s. It definitely had its moments. That's for damn sure. Sis, did you slip an Elton John playlist into the chat or something? Okay. All right, let's see. King Matt's favorite scene out of this movie was when Carter had that banter with the old man. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's talk about this movie a little bit. So how are we going to put this? I'll be honest. I wasn't crazy about this movie. It was okay. It was okay, and I like some of the comedy. I did laugh at certain parts. Some of the physical comedy was good. Um, and there are one or two scenes where I was like, okay, that was really cool, you know. But by and large, I felt kind of unmoved through a lot of this movie. I kind of felt like and maybe this comes with not having seen the other ones. Maybe I need to maybe I should have watched them in order. I'm not so sure yet. But like this movie, despite all of its comedy, like it it does a lot of, like there's a lot of jokes, and I understand this movie is fairly silly. I understand this movie is definitely not like this is not a serious crime movie or anything. I get that. I understand that. I still wasn't entertained by a lot of the farcical premises of it. You know, like I don't know. I want to say that part of it is that Chris Tucker's voice really grates on me after a little while. And I mean, no disrespect to the actor himself. Like that's his voice. I understand it, but like I just don't want to hear it, as often as it gets used. Now, I did think it was really funny where they did use his voice on stage where he started singing he started singing that one song, The Closer I Get to You. That was freaking great because that song, like that opening part that he was singing, that's supposed to be a woman's part, you know? So that means like I don't know. I like there are sequences in this movie where I'm like, okay, that's a funny joke. That works out really well. Jackie Chan singing, like and singing back to Chris Tucker for that song. That was really funny, and I loved that. Some of the physical comedy was like pretty good, especially like during the chase scenes. The fight choreography for the most part is really well done. I like it quite a bit. But overall, like this movie has way too many jokes in it. Like they're trying so hard to be funny and cute and cheeky, and a lot of it, I guess, I mean, your mileage may vary, and that's kind of how comedy is. And a lot of this just it doesn't land as well for me. Um, like as soon as Chris Tucker, I'm sorry, as soon as Carter calls the woman a man as soon as she takes off of her wig, like I didn't find that funny. I was like, dude, don't do that. You know? Um like she a woman could wear a wig for a number of reasons. A woman could be bald for a number of reasons. They could be stylistic choices. She could have alopecia. And also she it looks like her head was just shaved for the purpose of, tattooing the Shishen on the back of her head. Um, and I mean, okay, all of those are reasons. I am actually someone, guys. I actually do have alopecia. Like I get bald spots on my head. I do. And so like I don't know, like I didn't personally feel attacked or anything, but I did. I don't. I'm very uncomfortable, like especially when he kept calling her a man. I'm like, she's very clearly not a man, you know. Um, and I don't know, like there are a lot of jokes like that, or where I see what they're going for, and it just doesn't quite land for me, you know. I also wonder by this point because this is the third movie that's gotten made, and when was the first one made? I wanna take a look at that right now. So the first one was made in 1998, and then this one was made in 2007. So over the course of about 9 years, they made these three movies, and it makes me wonder if the third one, like, if I don't want to say like they ran out of ideas or they ran out of magic, but like I feel like maybe they had gotten into such a process of how to make these a certain way that maybe it just kind of lost some of the I don't know, the je ne sais quoi that makes comedy movies tend to work. I don't know. Um but I mean, with all that said, I'm not gonna say that this was a bad movie. I am gonna say it was okay. It was okay. Um, I wouldn't call it a perfectly entertaining movie. So unfortunately, Nara, I'm very sorry. This one gets a this one's gonna get a 2.5 stars from me. It's not bad, and again, there are some parts that I genuinely laughed at. There were some parts that I found funny. I really feel like Kenji, like, do we see Kenji in any of the previous movies? I'm gonna guess we don't. They really kind of they didn't do him any favors either. Um, they just make him this mysterious brother figure from oh god, from Lee's past, and I don't know, it a lot of it just felt kind of generic. I feel like this could have been a lot better if they had put a little bit more time into just like developing the just developing the narrative and the characters. And I don't know, I just didn't feel it quite there with this one. So oh, when they order food they order what the other one likes. Oh, see, okay, I when they ordered food I did catch that. I did catch that Jackie Chan was ordering American food and that Chris Tucker was ordering Mushu. And I was like, I bet there's symbolism there. Like, yes, they're ordering food from each other's culture. I didn't realize they're each ordering what the other likes. But I mean, is that something I would have caught if I had seen the other movies? Because I don't remember Chris Tucker saying or sorry, I'm gonna say them by their actor names for now. I don't remember him saying that he loved like fried chicken in this movie, and it's something that I could have missed, but yeah, overall, like some some great moments in this movie. A lot of the premise and a lot of the setup for the jokes just didn't work for me though. So I think that this one is going to have to get uh yeah, this one gets 2.5 stars from me. So which is basically a 5 out of 10. It's almost like if it'd been just a little bit better, this would be like easily a 3-star movie, but I can't quite bring myself there for it. So Nara, I am sorry. We're not always gonna love the movies that we watch, and I know this is one of your picks. I certainly do not regret having watched it, and I'm looking forward to watching the first one next month. I think that the first one, especially because it spawned two sequels, I'm having a feeling I'm going to be a lot more entertained by that one. So all right, let me see. In King Matt's opinion, Rush Hour 3 is the weakest out of the trilogy. Kind of like the first two a little bit better, but still had some fun with Rush Hour 3. And again, I will agree there are some moments. I'm probably always going to remember those two singing that one song on stage. That was kind of brilliant. I loved it. So anything below 2 is a fail. And I mean, like, dude, you have to really be trying to get me to give you like a 1, a 1.5, or a half a star. Oh God. That is that's tough. Um I gave Craven the Hunter. I think I gave that one 2 stars. Like Craven the frickin' Hunter. Let me just double check. What did I end up giving Craven the Hunter? Yeah, Craven the Hunter, I gave it 2 stars, and apparently so did everyone else who voted for this movie. Like the average comes out to 2.0, you know. So like, and believe me, Craven the Hunter, whoa man, is that a movie with some issues. But it had enough like redeeming parts where I was like, yeah, no, this doesn't really work as a good movie, but like, it's not like terrible. There are a couple of movies that I've given below 2 stars, but there are very few where I've actually done that. So, um, and hold on, I'm gonna go back to my letterbox real quick because I want to see. It's like very very few in number. I have given. Let's see. I have given one half a star rating, and that I know which movie that is. It was Cannibal Frickin' Holocaust. And then I've given 3 1.5 star ratings out. And the movies that I gave those to were, oh God, Star Trek Section 31, um, superhero movie, and the 2015 Fantastic Four movie. Mm. Yeah, no, those movies were all in some way, shape, or form like painful for me to watch at certain points. So, yeah, no, I'm very like I would say with me at least below 2 stars, yes, it's definitely a fail. So, but yes, I think you can say 4 out of 4 is still intact. Yeah, you got to be trying if you want me to give something below 2 stars. I will say that. So, in any case, before let me finish off the review here. Um, in any case, this was a movie that I certainly don't regret watching, and there were parts of it that I certainly enjoyed, and hopefully there were parts of it that you enjoyed as well. Thank you for watching this reaction. If you enjoyed them, please go ahead and thwip the like button, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing as well. Also, consider sharing this out with your friends, your family, your followers, anyone that you think would enjoy my reaction to these media. including fans of Rush Hour, fans of comedies, fans of buddy cop movies, Jackie Chan movies, Chris Tucker movies. It's all good. What did you think of this movie? Did you like it? Did you dislike it? Let me know why in the comments. I would love to have a conversation with you about this film. You can find the full and unedited live stream of this reaction on my YouTube channel. Excuse me. There is a master playlist of all movies that I watch and react to, and I divide them up into shorter playlists, usually by genre, but also by movie tag. Rush Hour 3 will be on the genre movie playlists for comedy movies, action movies, and crime movies. It will also be on some tagged playlists for Rush Hour movies, Jackie Chan movies, Chris Tucker movies, buddy cop movies, and martial arts movies. Whichever of those playlists you go looking for, be sure to look for them on my YouTube channel under the category Watch Party. Let me think. Oh, right. And finally, channel memberships are live on the Spidey Librarian YouTube channel. Check out the membership tiers and see which benefits you'd like access to. Perks include shoutouts, members-only videos, members-only live streams, and early access to selected uploaded content, as well as a few other perks that may pop up from time to time. And that's not even mentioning my custom emotes and badges, which I think look pretty good. Check out the membership tiers today and see which perks you'd like access to. And I think that is everything. So thanks again for watching. Take care. This is Spidey Librarian. And until my next stream or upload, I'll be wishing you a good day. All right, let me see what else you guys have been talking. You guys have been talking a lot during the movie. I kind of love it. Oh, and Nara gifted out another membership. Thank you again. Scotty Hawk got it. I actually, I've interacted with Scotty Hawk mostly through Matt Cave's channel, so hopefully we'll see him show up at some point. That's pretty cool. All right. Okay, yeah, because you said you loved Elton John and you asked what my favorite songs are from. Oh God, so many. I love so much of his work. Um, okay, all right. So probably my favorite Elton John song is Someone Saved My Life Tonight. Um, I just those lyrics just kind of affected me in a big way. Um, like not I mean, I've never like struggled with like suicide or anything like that, but the idea of someone writing a song about someone saving their life is like that's kind of a big thing, you know. And if you look at the story behind that song, it's actually very kind of impactful because, you know, he is talking about himself. He is talking about how he very nearly like took his own life and that he was actually saved by one of his friends from the scene who convinced him to kind of break free and live his life the way that he actually authentically wanted to live it. So Someone Saved My Life Tonight is a good one. Um, Let me think what else. I mean, so many of them. Rocket Man is really good. I can't watch the movie Rocket Man. I can't watch that part where he starts singing Rocket Man. Like I can sing along to a lot of the songs in that movie. I can't sing along to Rocket Man because every time I watch that scene, um, I have a hard time not choking up. Like, especially like when he's singing, like when his younger child self is singing that song to him. Like it just breaks my heart because like he's singing it when he's really lonely. You know, he like and you can that the song takes on like a whole deeper meaning when they staged it like that, and it was just yeah. Um, from the movie Rocket Man, though, my favorite song in that movie is actually Saturday Night's All Right for Fighting. fucking A, they nailed that song and they did it so well. It's because it starts off with him um a little bit older as a child, and then like it transitions to him as an adult. And I don't know, it grabs the entire spirit of I feel what that song is about and does it in such a joyful way that yeah, no, that's definitely my favorite song from that movie. And I've actually sung Saturday Night's All Right for Fighting when I go out to karaoke nights sometimes. So um and I could name you so many Elton John songs that I really enjoy listening to or singing. There's a song called Song for Guy, which has almost no words in it. It's just Elton John playing on the piano. That is a fantastic song. Um, what else? Oh, Tiny Dancer. Tiny Dancer may be the first Elton John song I ever listened to that made me go, holy crap, I need to find out more of music from this singer. Um, what else? Your Song is really good. God, I could go on and on. So let's just go ahead and let me see what else you guys were talking about. Let's see. Favorite scene out of this movie is when Carter had that banter with the old man. Okay, King Matt. All right. What else? Okay, I'm gonna go up to the top and then drop back down. We'll just do it that way. Okay. Terminator 2 is better than 1, which is rare. And the thing is, like, what Terminator 1, first of all, they made that as I won't say a straight up horror movie, but it is pretty scary. But the thing about Terminator 2 is that it is definitely like one of those bigger budget Hollywood studio, really kind of slickly produced films. And so you would think that it wouldn't be as good, but I swear to God, Terminator 2 is fan frickin' tastic. King Matt, I'm definitely going to be interested to know your reaction to that one. And Trouble just arrived, so let me go ahead and turn on the Trouble cam for you guys. There she is. She's looking so pretty. I love this cat. She's a little butt, and she shouldn't be here, but what can I say? I loves her. I loves her so much. All right. Let's see what else. Megan has never seen Terminator and you didn't realize there were multiples? Oh yeah, no. I would say after the second one like I think I've seen most of the sequels after the second one, and like the first two in my opinion are the ones that are most worth seeing. So, uh, you know, give those a look, definitely. The other ones, your mileage may vary. So, good that you're going in as blind as possible, King Matt. Great. Netflix lied. It doesn't have Rush Hour 3. No, I looked it up and I just knew that I was going to have to rent it. So, it's fine. Trouble looks like just like my friend's cat named Paul. Oh, well that's cool. Let me see what else. All right. Top 5 movies easily for me. Okay. Let's see. We talked a little bit about X-Men The Last Stand, which is it's it's okay. It's okay. I would probably give X-Men The Last Stand, like I don't think I've reviewed it on Letterboxd. I don't know that I've reviewed any of the X-Men movies on Letterboxd. I would probably give the X-Men The Last Stand like, 3 stars, whereas like I would give like I would probably give the first X-Men movie 4 stars, and I'd give X2 4.5 stars easily, you know? So, hi. She's looking right at me, guys. Hi. I love you. Your dad loves you. All right, let me see. Uh, we're talking about what Nara's been drinking. Okay. Trouble. Would you figure yourself out? I love you, but if you're going to stand here, I need you to move. Okay, I need you to move. Come on. Are you going to lay down? You're such a butt. You're such a little butt. You're a little orange butt. And I love you. Goddamn. Love this goddamn cat so goddamn much. Okay. All right, let's see. Oh, is IDK playing Resident Evil? Nice. I've never played any of the Resident Evil games, and I probably never will. Mostly because if I want my Resident Evil fix, I'll watch Matt Cave play them or someone else playing them. Um, I don't know, not a big fan of first person shooters, which I don't know, maybe that's a third person shooter. In any case, there's a little too many horror elements in it for me to really want to play them consistently, so I just don't think I will. So, all right, let's see. Trouble. Living up to your name. Okay, only movie I've gone back to the cinema to watch. Saw it 3 times, and I think this is the only movie I've really hyped up for you. Are you talking about Rush Hour 3 there, Nara? Let me know, because I'm I'm getting like when I go back to reread a lot of these chats, like I lose the context for them. Sometimes I can remember the timing, and sometimes I can't. So okay, let's see. Then we were talking about Old Republic. Okay. I have enough people now if I can get it to work for a guild. What? What are we talking about? All right. Carter's boss. Okay. I wish I could play Resident Evil. I'm too scared. See, yeah, like I'll play horror games, but it's a very like I usually only play them during October, and I have to basically like I can only play them for so long, you know. I did enjoy Alien Isolation. Like I still need to complete that game, but man, um because it's in the Alien franchise, I think that really helps, you know. All right, let's see. Megan says she's surrounded by the cutest group of cats outside right now. I got the cutest cat right here. She being a little butt. She's like, Dad, I want attention. Dad, you owe me all the attention. Give it to me. Okay. Let's see. It makes more sense when you watch the others. Yeah, they kind of double down on the comedy like Guardians 2. Does Guardians 2 double down on the comedy? I guess so. Yeah, I guess so. There are definitely some scenes in Guardians 2. Like in my like I would say the Guardians 2 is probably my favorite Guardians movie, but I also hold the opinion that the Guardians of the Galaxy movies start off fantastic and then each installment is better. Cuz I do feel like Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is better than Volume 2, but is always Volume 2 is always going to have a special place in my heart because Yeah, I mean, my dad died when when I was 10. So I definitely I it, that movie kind of hits me right in the heart. So I get it. So let's see. Megan loved the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. Ego was super cool. He was interesting. Let's see. Oh, the bloopers. Oh yeah, no. Yeah, I watched them. I've watched a lot of like bloopers that involve outtakes where Jackie Chan injures himself doing his fighting stunts. And I'm always just thinking, God, that man takes a lot of punishment. So this movie isn't to be taken seriously. I don't think I was taking it seriously. It just like there were just portions of it where like I realized the tone they were going for. I just didn't think they were doing it as well as they could have. That's the biggest plot hole. Why didn't they follow them? Yeah, because they didn't want to jump into the river of piss and shit. Okay, I get it, but that shouldn't have stopped those guys. So you're right about that. Okay, and then there's Sith Apple's question about what's my favorite Elton John song. Yeah. Can You Feel the Love Tonight is pretty good. Um, I don't know. For me, the 90s, that's when I was a kid or a teenager. And so I remember seeing The Lion King and I remember loving that the Elton John was so heavily involved with it. Can You Feel the Love Tonight is pretty good, but to me, that's not classic Elton John. And to me, his classics tend to be his best. Um, he does a really good rendition of the Circle of Life song, though. If you haven't heard that, check that out. That's actually really good. What else? Megan likes Rocket Man and Tiny Dancer. Nice. I named those two as well. Um, Benny and the Jets is really good. Yes, I agree. Even this scene made me go, why? Wait, which scene was that? I need you to clarify, Nero. Which one was that? All right, Sith Apple likes Nikita, and I'm still standing. Yes, I'm still standing. I think is that is squarely classic Elton John. Whereas Nikita, it's like kind of on the edge for me. It's like it's definitely among his greatest hits. It's one of his later songs though. At least in terms of the classic era. Like is probably a 40-year-old song at this point, but you know. Let's see. Yeah, Nikita is really good. It's actually a song. I learned this long after the fact. So Nikita, at least in the music video, because all those songs got music videos back in the day. Um, so he is singing in the music video to a woman on the other side of I think it's the Berlin Wall. Okay, and he's singing to a woman in the music video. The funny thing is that Nikita in Russian is a man's name. And so he had originally wrote that as him singing to a man. And of course, when they made the music video, they had to change it around and make it not gay, basically. Um, and so he's singing to a woman in the music video, which, you can get away with, basically. But I didn't find that out until later, and I thought that was extremely clever. I was like, "Oh, nice one, Elton. I can appreciate that. All right. Can tell it's early, late 2000s comedy movie. Yeah. Nikita's good too, but a bit sad. Poor Nikita. Yeah, yeah, poor guy, man. Let's see. I'm still standing, just made it to the playlist. Nice. Okay, all right. Music videos in the 80s did hit different. Okay, now I'm getting where a lot of this came from. Okay, nice. Love no matter what he tried to save his little brother. Yeah, honestly, if they had done a little bit more exposition on the brother, maybe you know did I don't know, like a flashback or something talking about like why and how they ended up going their separate ways. I might have liked that character a little bit more. But yeah, I do like that Lee was very much trying to save his he was trying to save Kenji, like no matter even after all he had done, you know? Like yeah, I get it. Let's see. All right, and I think we're close. Like I think I'm caught up on just about everything. It's like Christmas for memberships tonight. I know, right? Thank you so much, Nara. Let's see. Yeah, I thought that like when you explained the food thing, I liked that. Actually, that was pretty nice. Let's see. Gifted him yesterday. Oh, you gifted Scotty Hawk yesterday? Nice. Playing anything tonight? I don't know. So okay, so I told you guys last night I went out drinking and and I had way more I haven't had that much to drink in a long time. All right. I was hanging out with a friend of mine. She's a librarian and she's also a musician who like plays like she actually like plays gigs and stuff, okay? She's really cool, all right? And so we went out drinking last night and just hanging out and catching up. It was a fine time. I have not had that much to drink in a while. And so like I was a little tipsy still by the time I got home. And I just went straight to bed and I woke up with a headache this morning and I slept it off, but I didn't wake up until about 2 p.m. today. So I haven't even been up 12 hours. All this to say that I might do some gaming after this stream. We'll see. I'll look into the. I don't know. Do you guys? Is there anything in particular you want to see me play? Do you want me to see? Do you want to see me play more Lego Batman, Miles Morales, Stardew Valley, like Legend of Zelda? Let me know. Let me know. All right, Dark Fate was good. I don't think I saw Dark Fate. So X-Men Days of Future Past, 5 stars. Ooh. I don't know if I'd give it 5 stars, but I'd probably give it at least four, possibly 4.5. I freaking loved Days of Future Past. It was really good, and I like some of the choices that they made for Days of Future Past. I remember being so excited for that movie. And it was one of those movies that I was so excited for it. I went to watch it in the theaters and like the excitement, at least in my opinion, was completely justified. Like they did a great job. So yeah, no, I'm with you on there. So Rush Hour 4 is set to stop filming in September if there are no further delays. Nice. Okay. Star Wars Old Republic, I have enough people to start a guild if you can get it working. Ah. Okay. If we end if I end up if we end up doing Star Wars Old Republic, like there'll have to be a guild like for us. And if that's if that's the guild you're running or that you want to talk about, Nara, I'm in. I'm in. All right. Nara hated Volume 2. Oh, I'm sorry. Volume 2 was so good to me. I loved it so much. Has too many jokes for you and it took you out of it. I don't know. I mean for me the humor, the amount of humor in it, I liked it. I get how some of the humor might have been annoying, but like for me it just worked because of who the characters were and how they, like a lot of the language humor I thought was great, where like harbulary batteries and it's completely not what Star-Lord said, but like they come from different planets and different sounds might have different they might receive certain sounds differently. Uh you know Zardu Hasselfrau instead of David Hasselhoff. Like, I was just like, I get it because even if they all have translators, they still might have like idiomatic language things that I don't know. I understand, like it may not have worked for you, but it totally worked for me. So all right, King Matt says the one problem that he had with Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is it doesn't have a memorable villain like Guardians 1 and 2 did, in his opinion. Oh, really? You didn't care for the High Evolutionary? Because man, when the Guardians each beat his ass and then uh Gamora takes his face off, I was like, damn. But I mean, I get it. High Evolutionary is a fairly obscure Marvel villain, but he actually did have, I think back in the 80s, there was like a comic book crossover over event called the Evolutionary Wars, where the High Evolutionary was the villain, like behind everyone's, issues. It crossed over into the X-Men, X Factor, the Avengers. Um, he was all over the place. So, it's but I can understand if you want like a little bit more from that villain. So, the dressing room scene, the dressing room. Oh, was that like the most that was probably the most unnecessary scene in the movie. I mean, don't get me wrong, I am a red-blooded man and I like the female form and everything, and but like I didn't see much point to it, It's like, okay, all right, I get it. Why? Come on, why? So that must have been what you were talking about. They did the same with the swords. Kenji is from Japan and Lee is from China. Oh, okay. Megan is lobbying for Stardew. Okay, all right. The reason that you give it 5 is great, but Charles talking to Charles just hits different. Yeah, that was really cool. Them that like his future self talking to his past self is really good. So, and I mean that was a scene from the marketing too. When when they were putting out TV spots and stuff on the internet, is the two of them talking directly to each other. That was in the marketing. And that I was totally hyped for that. I'm like, yes, let me see it. Let me see it now. Please inject it into my veins. So, so fun stuff. Okay. All right, guys. Well, I think at this point I'm gonna call this stream to an end. Um and yeah, it's only 11:30. I don't think I'm gonna sleep for another couple hours at least. Sith Apple, are you still here? Yes, I think he's still here. Okay. Sith Apple, you wanted me to make a short of something from last night's, was it last night's live stream or was it Wednesday? I can't remember. Was it from Lego Batman? Yes, when I clipped. I still haven't done that. I need to do that. I want to do that. Um, Sith, just do me a favor. Just hound me until I do it. All right. Just keep on hounding me. Like, hey, make that Lego Batman short where you clip. All right. Like, just don't let me forget because I will forget. All right. Keep hounding me. Every other comment, every other chat, just like whenever I post something, just be like, dude, where's that short? Give us that short, and I'll eventually get around to it. So, Batman OOB, out of bounds. Yes, that might be what I name it at this point. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and call it for tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and start a Stardew Valley stream in. I'd say give me about 10, 15 minutes. I'm going to set everything up and maybe go get myself a snack. I've got like a ghost of the headache and I need to keep eating. So I don't know. Maybe I'll make myself a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Trouble will try to drink my milk, So, hey, make that Lego Batman OOB. Yes, that's what I want. Keep doing that. Don't let me forget. Okay. Keep doing that and I will do it. I have to download the stream and then I have to go and find it. And it won't take me long. It's just that like video editing is like kryptonite to me these days. I just don't do it as much as I should. So, all right. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna get going. Oh, wait. Nara says wait before you go. Okay, waiting, waiting. Oh, actually, one thing I am gonna do, we're gonna take a final look at the I'm going to take a final look at the vote count for stream. It looks like it's going to be tomorrow at this rate. Yeah. So we got 9 votes all for tomorrow. So tomorrow at Saturday, we will be doing the July theme reveal for everyone. Channel members already know what it is. Um, and then people can make suggestions for movies that fit the theme, and then we will um, we'll also do voting and figure out what movies we'll be watching for July. I'm excited. Those who already know saw how excited I was for this theme, so I think you guys will be as well. So, Nero, did you gift another membership? Congratulations to Sarah Holland. Nara, you spoil me. Thank you. And again, please don't go bankrupt. Please don't go bankrupt. I don't want that for you. But thank you again so much. I appreciate it. All right. To quote Mator, okay, I'm good. All right, guys, I'm gonna call it for this stream. Hopefully I'll see some of you guys at Stardew, and be sure to tune in tomorrow, 4 o'clock. I'll create the stream later tonight for the July theme reveal, and again, movie voting. Be there for it, okay? Um, I'll be sure to post the rules, but you're gonna have to be there from the beginning, or at least before we start voting. You have to be there for the entire thing. You'll have to be there from the beginning to the end. So just know that the stream will start at 4. Probably won't get to the voting until like 4:15 or 4:30. So, all right, guys, I gotta go. I'll talk to you soon. If I don't see any of the rest of you tonight, I'll see you later. This is Spidey Librarian. Take care. Until my next stream or upload, I'll be wishing you a good day. Bye.